Yo, what up? What's going on, YouTube? I'm back again. I know it's been a little while, but I'm here, man, and I'm bringing you a different kind of video today. Today, I'm gonna talk about the supplements that I've used throughout my fitness journey. All right, so sit back, relax, grab a bag of popcorn or whatever it is you do, and let's get into it, man. So the first one that I started out with, and this is a supplement that I've used since back in high school when I played football, is whey protein. The thing about protein is, I did a lot of research. Me and my dad. I was always the smaller guy, on the team. I played corner. I was the fastest dude on my team at the time. And then I had some, my little nephews beat me. Anyway, I was very athletic. I was super athletic, but I was smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like I graduated like 5'8" or 5'9", and I was like 140. You know what I'm saying? So I've grown height-wise, and I've been able to put on some weight since then. Obviously, that was like 15 years ago. And I made some hair gains. Hashtag hair gains. I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry, I just woke up. But yeah, so when I was doing my, I hated being the smaller dude. I hated it. I remember one of my good friends, when I played wide receiver, I played slot receiver my first year of football. And I remember one of my good friends at the time, he was, we were about the same height. We were both legits, right? And then he fucking came back the next year and was an inch or two taller than me. And that shit pissed me off. He ain't gained a whole lot of muscle, but it was like, yo, like, what the fuck, man? My genetics is deceiving me. And then after high school, I got taller. And I was like, all right, cool. I could have used this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the fact. That has nothing to do with protein. Let's get back into the protein. So, but I did want to pack on some muscle. And my dad and I did the research, and we, because he never took protein either back in the day. But more into the calisthenics and body weight type stuff when he was younger. He was ripped up when he was my age, so he never took the protein. He just ate a lot because he's from Jamaica, and that's all they did. They ate. And so, when we did our research about the protein, we found out that protein repairs the muscles and stuff like that. So you want to get your protein in right after your workouts and this and that. So we deemed this safe enough to take. So I got my first tub of whey protein back in the day, and I actually think Gold Standard was the first protein I ever took. I think it is. I think it was. Went to GNC and got it back when I was like 17, 18 years old, or 16 or 17 years old. So yeah, it actually might be the first one I ever took, and here we go. Obviously, I'm still doing this shit right now. I've taken obviously others. I've done, Pro Supps had a protein out at one point. Diametize, I did theirs for a little bit, but I'm back here, baby. The next supplement that I'm gonna talk about is a pre-workout supplement. So, the one that I take now is Total Wool by Redcon 1, right? And this shit is fire. Yeah, so this is the Fireball Olympia edition. Get it? Because I said this shit is fire. This is Fireball. So pre-workout. I've been taking pre-workout since it was just after high school when pre-workout was all the rage. It wasn't all the rage in high school because at my high school, people drank coffee like like it was. My bad, y'all. People drink coffee like it was going out of style. So, I didn't drink coffee. And for some, I didn't need it, man. I was naturally high on life in high school, I guess. But I never needed a pre-workout supplement. But once I started college at HCC, obviously college was whooping my ass. So I was tired all the time. So I did my research. I found pre-workout. A lot of people took the pre-workout. And then I used to take the original Jacked, or some people pronounce it Jack 3D. I used to take that with that dimethyl ingredient in it. And that shit had me all sorts of crazy, yo. Like, I remember being holy shit. I remember being in my car and in my old yellow Mustang, my old 98 Mustang. I remember being in the car with my little sister and we were getting ready to go to the YMCA to work out. And I threw the Jacked in a little water bottle with like probably 6-8 ounces of water, shook it up and fucking smashed it. Boom! And I was feeling good, boy. So we're driving to the gym and I can feel it starting to kick in. Well, one thing about that Mustang that I used to have is it broke down once a year, right? Maybe once, maybe twice a year. Now this time it broke. I don't remember what I think a belt came loose or something like that. And coincidentally, we're pulling into the gym. As soon as we make that turn, bam, broke down. I'm right in front of the gym. I couldn't park. I really, if I wanted to, could have just left the car on the curb and went inside and worked out. Me, level-minded me right now can tell you, hey, I probably would have just done that. Left the hazard lights on, just went inside, got me a little 30-minute joint, came outside. But Jack 3D, original formula, me, banging on the fucking steering wheel, shaking it and shit. And my sister's in the passenger seat, like that one the little sister that was, remember the sister that was going to Disney World and she was crying and the girl was like, yeah, that was my sister. She was in the passenger seat looking at me all crazy. And so she was like,
what's that gonna do? What's hitting the steering wheel gonna do? Is it gonna make the car work again?
Bruh. Nigga, I lost it. You know what I'm saying? I was young and stupid. I was screaming and shit. Now I look back on it, I feel like an idiot, man, because I was probably looking hella crazy because my windows was down too. And I remember she looked at me, she said, "You're crazy!" And she opened the door, slammed that bitch, and ran inside the YMCA. And so I called my dad. And my dad came up and he was like, "Yo, you can't be acting like a fool out here." And so I remember when I finally came down off of that Jack 3D or whatever, when I finally crashed, I remember thinking to myself, like, that for sure was what made me go crazy like that. For sure. Like, there's nothing, I've never done that before. So I stopped taking that, long story short. I ended up going to a few other pre-workouts like KXR, Mr. Hyde, and C4. Those were the three ones that I know that I stuck with for sure. And then I found this bad boy. And it was recommended to me along with Big Noise, but that's once I get there, we'll get there in a minute, by my boy Mitch. And the focus that I get on Total War is like none other. Like this, I'm zoned in. I be wanting to be in the gym for 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. Give me a pillow. I'll throw that bitch on. I'm cussing a lot, sorry. I'll throw that boy on a bench, and I sleep day. I'll see y'all in the morning, dog. I'm ready. I am ready. That focus right there, if you've never tried Total War, I suggest you give it a try. If you're not caffeine sensitive, I suggest you give it a try. It is so fire. But yeah, So that's the pre-workout I'm on right now, and I don't see myself switching anytime soon. I know I went over to the DNC and they were telling me about this new one called Craze. I think it's called Craze. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I'll try it, but I'll tell you right now, I'm probably sticking with this boy right here. Okay. So that's that. The next one is a pump product, Big Noise. So once again, my boy Mitch, he put me on game with this one right here. Pump products are fairly new to me. Once again, back in the day, I remember Jacked had a pump product that came out with it, and it was called Yoked, right? I used that one time, and I didn't know like what the hell it was doing, because I don't know, like if I get a good workout, I get a good workout. I didn't realize that the blood flow going to those muscles was super important. So, but now I do, obviously, since I've been using this. I've been using this for about a little over a year now, and I'm enjoying it, man. I stack these boys, but I don't use this. I don't use this on leg day because I want that natural blood flow on leg day. I want to be able to get every last rep. I want to pump that shit out. Like, I don't recommend it on leg day. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, but this for me, I'm gonna keep this off leg day, but pretty much every other day. So I'll probably do it on my chest days, my shoulder days, back days, and that's those, and chest, shoulder, back. Those are the 3 upper body days that I have, and then I have my 2 lower body days. I split my legs and my quads and my hamstrings. It's hammies and glutes, quads and calves. Like I do those 2 separate because I want to be able to focus on those body parts because I want those to grow the most. Not like I don't want my other stuff to grow, but I mean, I know how, like, but off topic. If you enjoy the pumps that you get in the gym, this will amplify them. So I highly suggest that. Another supplement that I use is zinc. Now I don't have any right now. I need to re-up. But so zinc. I went online and I did some research on that, and zinc helps aid in the rise in testosterone levels. It's not like a steroid or nothing, but it's been proven to help it, and it only does it by a little bit, but that little bit can go a long way. And for some, I feel like I use the ZMA, and I feel like it helps me sleep better. Sometimes I'll be having, because I work in, the bar scene and everything like that. So I come home at 2-3 at night, right after work, and your mind is doing this shit right here. And so I need something to help me sleep. I tried the melatonin. Bro, melatonin will put your ass out and will leave you there. Like, you ain't waking up. You wake up from melatonin, but you don't really wake up. Your body gets up, but you're still asleep. And I can't stand that shit, man. I tried it. The only way I'll use melatonin is if I'm like not planning on doing shit for a whole week. And that's facts. I can't do it. But that ZMA stuff, it'll put you out and you can wake up, and you wake up fine. You wake up refreshed. And so people say it's a placebo, but I mean, I don't know. The only other thing that's helped me go to sleep, help me, wake up refreshed is a good sleep. But I mean, if you have to wake up early after getting off a late shift, you're not going to get a good sleep, and there's no way around it. So I need something, and the ZMA been helping. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. That's just how it is. All right? But let's move on from that one, I guess. And the final supplement, the one that I almost let get away. Well, no, because you can always try it, even you can always start. But what the fuck am I talking about, bro? Anyway, creatine monohydrate. Yo, let me tell you something about this right here, bro. This right here, look. I was so scared to take creatine. I have stories upon stories about why I was so scared to take creatine. They all date back to high school football when I was going through the whole football thing, playing football. When I was playing football, there were a few guys on the team, including the quarterback, a linebacker, and one of our star defensive end. They all took it, and the dudes were strong. We were all kids, man. Nobody was over the age of 18, but they were, bro. Like, I'm just now as a grown adult doing the weight that these kids were doing. They were 18 years old doing this shit, and I'm like, no, that's steroids for sure. It had to be, dog. And I didn't do my research because I was like, I ain't even finna take that, bro. Like, you got kids in that weight room in high school football were deadlifting 400, 500 pounds, putting up 315 on bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, putting up 225 for 30 reps. That's combine shit. Dudes in the combine are doing that. They're getting ready to play in the NFL. That is insane. And they were doing it strictly, to my knowledge, they were doing it off of strictly creatine. You don't know, but I feel like, we didn't get tested like that in high school, so maybe now that I think about it. But anyway, I always thought it was the creatine. I was like, I get it, like, y'all are strong and it would be so cool to be that strong, but I want to get there on my own way. I want to get there through building this muscle and building up that strength. I don't want to just take a supplement and just be mad strong. Well, here I am. No, I didn't start taking creatine until about August of this year, 2019, and I feel like I just woke up. I got, obviously I've been yawning the whole video, but it helps. It definitely does, and it's not like, it doesn't help that much. It's not like actual steroids, and I didn't know this before, but I finally did some research on it. I don't remember what made me want to take creatine. I think it was one day I went to, if anybody lives in Tampa, Florida, there's a spot called Water, and it's at the Godfrey Hotel in Clearwater, and I used to go there all the time. That was my spot. And so I remember going there one Sunday, and I work out just as hard as anybody else. I work out hard as hell, but I didn't take supplements like that. I took this, and this. I took the protein, the pre-workout, and maybe the pump product. And the pump product don't last you forever. You're not, it's just the pump. It's a temporary pump. So I work out just as hard as all my friends, and I go to Water, and all of my friends are noticeably bigger than I am. And I'm like, some of them are taller than me, but then the ones that are not, they were just noticeably, they just look more full. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was shredded. You know what I'm saying? I was always cut. I always had, definition, but that's, to me, and it has nothing to do with anybody else and how they perceive me, because a lot of people thought back then that I was big, and I was like, no, I'm just cut. Like, I don't weigh shit. Like, I think I weighed 170 something. I was like, I don't weigh shit. Like, I'm just cut. And they're like, yeah, but we would kill the hood. I don't want to hear that shit, dude. I want to be big. I want to be jacked. Okay? And all my friends were, and I'm like, yo, how the hell are y'all? They're like, we don't take nothing other than like creatine and protein. And I was like, creatine. And it brought me back to like high school when the kids, was doing the thing. So I was like, that's it, man. I think I've gone long enough. Should probably start taking creatine. So did my research. I found out that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And I said, hey, nothing left but to give it a try. And I said, if I give it a try and I start seeing some negative side effects, just like Jack 3D, I'll stop taking it. Well, I've been taking it since August. And right now we're in December, August. So 4 months. And I feel great. That's right now. I'll take it for a year and then we'll see. But I feel good, and you know, I have seen some improvement. I've seen some actual gains and some hair gains. That's not from the creatine. I just, I'm getting dreads, you know. But I've seen some actual gains. I've seen some weight gain. I've seen strength gains, and I've seen some overall muscle development. So, I mean, and I can only chalk it up to the creatine because, like I said, I've been taking all of these other supplements. I've been taking them for years, and I'm just now starting to see these results. I mean, I'm eating a little bit more, which can contribute to it, but I think it's the creatine, man. But yeah, so that right there are the supplements that I've been taking throughout my fitness journey. And you know, I highly recommend these to you guys. I mean, you guys can obviously, you don't have to take the exact brand that I'm taking, but I recommend these supplements to you guys. I mean, they're all natty. That word, I cringe so hard at that shit. I don't know why. But you do want to eat. I forgot to mention this earlier, but if you're taking protein, your primary source of protein should be food. I usually just use the protein for like a quickie. Like if I go to the gym and I have a meeting, like today I'm supposed to have a work meeting. So I'll just throw this into a shaker cup, like without water, and I'll put it in my gym bag and I'll go to the gym. Where as soon as I finish the gym, I'm gonna go to the water fountain, grab this out of my gym bag, the shaker cup with this in it, and you know, put some water in it, shake it up, and as I'm walking out the fucking gym, I'm gonna smash. You know what I mean? So I use it for that. So I just try to get my protein in as soon as possible after my workout. But for like I said earlier, your majority of your protein intake should come from food. So, and that's just facts. It's just facts. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've been gone for a little while, just a short while. It's only been 3 weeks, but I've been trying to put a video out every week, but I just haven't had the ideas lately. And so now I'm getting back into it. And I was gonna tell y'all, I have a GoPro loaded with old footage on there that I want to start sharing to you guys. I want to show you guys what my workouts were like before. I got Jay Tilley in there, that you guys probably remember him from the first video. He's in a lot of my videos. I've got my other homeboy who his name's Columbus. He goes by Daily FM Vlogs. He's in some of those videos as well. So we got some footage, man. And I want to push that out. I want you guys to see that stuff. So then you can actually see from those videos till now the hair gains, the actual gains, because I wasn't even taking creatine back then. So you'll definitely see the difference between that video and those, like when I put those videos out in my first and second video. You can see the gains made, and it's gonna be interesting, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, please subscribe. Go ahead and feel free to drop a comment. Let me know if you're taking any of these and how how these supplements fared out with you. I want to know, man. I want to read that stuff. Give me a like, you know what I mean? Give me something. Help me out. Help your brother out. You know what I mean? What the fuck happened to my face there? That was weird. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next video, man. Peace out.